I love those game sound effects. What's going on, Void? All right.
You know, I kind of like this Sugiura kid.
That little compliment really won you over, huh?
It's not like I fully trust him yet, man. We scratch his back, he scratches ours. As long as that's all he wants, I'm good.
Agreed. Anyway, I'm gonna head back to the office.
Cool. Later, man.
Attacker. Hmm. Elevator must be out of commission. All right. Didn't expect to be doing a Judgment live stream, but hey, who gives a fuck? If you're looking for Char, man, Char's asleep. What's going on, Paulie?
Hmm?
Mind you, that homeboy goes to sleep around usually around 10 or so.
Hello?
And also another thing, if you and Char want to fight, I mean, you have Parsec, so you should be able to set it up from your side and get him into it. I just noticed that I don't even that it doesn't have to always be me that sets it up anymore. You can just invite him to yours just like that. He just has to add you. Wow, funny shit. So y'all can challenge each other multiple times if y'all want.
Hmm?
Hey, that's what's up, Pondy. Well, good luck on the hunt. Going on, Char. But yeah, whenever y'all want to fight, y'all would. I mean, you would just have to set up Parsec from your side, Eisen. Then y'all can have unlimited fights as y'all want. I mean, you do have Sonic the Fighters downloaded, right? That's why you downloaded it yourself, so you could fight Char again. So just straight up on a day when both of y'all free, just invite them to your Parsec. I don't even think y'all have each other added via Parsec. With the amount of long matches y'all had before, bro, you guys, you definitely need to invite them to your own Parsec so that the both of y'all can actually have unlimited fight time. Apparently, y'all had time in Sonic Fighters. Y'all was playing for like I don't even know how long y'all was playing for, bro. I'm surprised y'all didn't stop. Y'all didn't even switch characters. But I gotta say though, I thought Char would remain on a winning streak. I work at a hardware store. Nothing really special. Not even my job is special. It's a basic ass job.
And stay down. Hey. Hmm.
Hey.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Hmm. What the? Suspicious. Ah.
Hmm. Something else I saw.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. There's something else I want to examine too. Let me stop.
Uh-huh.
What else are we supposed to examine? Let me go a bit closer. Something from behind, possibly. Yeah, it was the hair I was trying to look at. Thick. That's all I gotta say.
Hmm.
If she was a doctor, she would have been working a lot of hours, so no way.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hmm? Huh? Yeah.
I bet you even if we chose any of the choices, we still would have been wrong. There would have been no point in actually answering.
Ah.
Here we go. Hope everybody's doing good this night.
Isn't that...
You know, I'm good this night too, man. So, I mean...
A lady can never be too careful. Isn't that...
You gotta be careful. Well, hold on.
A lady can never be too careful. Isn't that... lady can never be too careful.
Boom.
Huh?
Wow, she already knew. You just told her. From the skies. Which one would do well? I mean, she'd still recognize you in the same outfit, but I mean... The tailing was too easy in that one. But this time it's probably going to be a bit harder. I'm close to the Millennium Tower.
Isn't that...
Why is YouTube so weird sometimes? What's going on, Job? Appreciate that share, my brother. Are you back home now?
A lady can never be too careful.
If so, then I hope your vacation went well. I saw that Ronald had multiple live streams. What happened there? Wi-Fi issues again, or? Shit, hold up.
Isn't
Back
that...
up, back up. Oh my god, hold up. I really don't want to go back and hide. How can she even see me from this far? I don't want to go back this far because then I'm gonna get the... Oh my god, wait. Please don't put the fucking time limit. Wow, okay. Okay, no, it's nothing bad over here. Alright, yeah. I guess I could tail her from here. I could still see her from here. Oh crap, she's running. She's walking much faster though. Alright. Tilling her from the side would probably be good enough. Okay, good. Alright, just from this side. This would be good enough.
lady can never be too careful.
Alright. From this distance should be good enough. Careful not to raise suspicion. Otherwise, we're fucked. Can we even go bowling in the game or what? Oh no, never mind. That's a restaurant. Never mind. Almost lost it for a sec, bro. I was getting distracted. Let's walk a little bit faster. Can you actually go bowling? So that area with the bowling symbol on it, is that actually a place where you can bowl too? Then again, I think that was probably a restaurant slash bowling area. Probably. Who's she waiting for? Well, either way, she's got a nice ass, bro. So, she's up. Whoa. This makes the tailing more interesting. What's going on, stuff? Take it slow, don't walk too fast. Move, I can't see her. There we go. More or less, so I decided to stream Judgment. Hold on, I know this place. Who was here before? Let me just mess things up real quick. Give it a sec. There you go. Haha, Dragon Engine. It's effective. There, now nobody can get in. Alright, let me go downstairs. The casino. Okay, she's going down there. The underground casino. That's where she's going. Perfect. I love some smoke. Let me grab some real quick. Won't be long. kind of want to kick homeboy's ass over there before I actually continue with this. So I'll be back. Hold up. Wait, hold on a sec. Oh yeah, that's right. That was in the way. No wonder. I guess I can't do the fights yet. Alright, gotta continue then. Oh wait, hold on a second. Let me. That's real quick.
That'll do it.
Oh yeah, those updated shitty emojis.
Doc,
Huh?
hey.
So even if we chose any answer what she might be, all of them would have been wrong. Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm. Alright. I can't turn down smoke. Oh yeah, let me just go quick. There you go. Yeah, move. Ah, you fucked me up. Okay. Dude really thinks he's an antagonist, bro. Random enemy number 3. Really, guys?
And stay down.
Really, guys?
What a waste.
Damn, more. Say less.
You asked for it.
Excuse me?
And stay down.
Alright. Now some smoke is calling for me, and I have to go over there and see. Damn, a lot more enemies than usual. Perfectly fine by me. Really, guys?
What a waste.
Haha. Sure, bring it on.
Not a wise choice. Really, guys?
Shintani's done for. And that ends this chapter? Could have sworn we just started this chapter, though. Or... Actually, I don't think we just started recently. We had a bunch of fights before this.
Yagami-san.
Renji Honda. I can't give him time to react. He almost fucked me up before. Get your ass over! Woo! Careful.
Fuck you.
Sorry, man, but I don't feel like wasting too much stamina. Or any stamina X's to heal myself because of you. So come on, let's get it over with. Get your ass up.
Hardly felt that.
And stay down.
And stay down.
Come back anytime. I'm always down for smoke. Alright, back to the detective agency. Let's go. I guess we could probably get some. Let's do it. You know, I never really fucked with Akira and with Akira in many other games that he was also playable in, because like I still never understood his combos and stuff in other games. Oh, I remember this stage. Why he ain't say less talk, more action? Let me stop. It's too bad there's no more Virtua Fighter games, bro. And they even brought back one of the classics. But not even that kept the game alive, bro. One thing I do know is that I was actually a good Pychon main in Dead or Alive 5.
Are you ready for this? Round one. Ready, go! Knockout.
I keep forgetting we're still on Judgment.
Knockout. You can't beat me with that.
Virtua Fighter 6. Oh, they have a new one? Wait. Either way, I feel like it's still not going to bring the franchise up, to be honest. I mean, the game's been dead for years. Well, the series has been dead for years. I mean, if you don't have a decent story or anything like that, and it's just like straight up arcade and stuff, then it's not really going to bring any certain lore to this series. Arcade isn't going to do it for me, honestly. I honestly want to see a story. Yeah, but fighting game don't got a story, bro, and not any like story mode originals and shit like that, like kind of like how Tekken 8 had and stuff like that, where they actually did what you call it, like how Tekken 8 had the whole mob battles and stuff like that. Like if you don't even have any story exclusive battles and shit, I'm probably just gonna be bored of it. I don't want to just see like a fighting game where it's just like beat that one character and just focus on that character's path of the story and that's it. Dead or Alive did that shit and it failed so badly. I need lore, like big lore and stuff. Alright, so this is where it gets hard from what I remember. Because have a good sleep, Pondy. Not say it gets hard from here on out. In the water you go. You're good, stuff. You're good. Play my song. Remember, y'all, that we're still on Judgment, not Virtua Fighter in general. Woo! Close one. What's going on, Michael? Oh, Yume no Kuchi. I love the shrine stages. Right, I remember this one. Oh God! Alright, Akira. Now he's gonna be really annoying. Oh my God. Still remember this soundtrack, sadly. Yep, here come the grabs. Oh my God, here we go. That's what I hate about this game, bro. They made it so damn hard. And Akira was such an annoying character. Nope. Too bad. All right, there we go. Yep, I knew it. I knew it. Fucking Duro. Here we go with the loops. Fucking wake up kicks, bro. I'm not rematching that. I don't care. Whatever. Final stage is good enough for me, bro. Fuck the final one. Alright. What's going on, Dragon? So I couldn't stand that game most of the time. That's the demo I actually played on the Xbox 360 a while back. Game used to piss me off. Hard for no damn reason. Last time I had luck beating Duro was with Paichon. And she was like my main in practically, not even just Virtua Fighter, but also Dead or Alive 5, since she was a guest character in that one. I'm not sure about Duro 5, but
Perfect. Hello?
Yagami-san. This is Sari.
oh wow.
What's up, Saori-san? You
I was about to
usually
say,
call
bro,
me.
this is a call from her.
I haven't been able to reach Shintani-sensei. It keeps going to voicemail. He hasn't picked up since he left the office after...
Inside the closet drawer? Excuse me?
And?
Didn't you say the Jory clan was after him?
Yagami smoking, bro,
Yeah.
is kind of
He'll be
lit.
fine. I just wanted to give him a scare.
Okay, still. Could you try him for me? Sometimes he ignores my calls. Maybe he'll pick up for you.
Are you sure we're talking about the same guy? I might as well. Can't hurt to try.
Don't tell me his phone was. Oh my god, it's really in his. Bro, there's no way somebody actually snuck in there and put the body in there, bro. Sound like a death threat message, bro. His phone vibrating in the closet drawer. No, hold on. In the middle of the night, too.
Hi, Shintani here.
Hey, Shintani-sensei.
No, it's the
Stop.
answering machine.
Where are
Hold
you?
on. Damn, bro.
You've reached the voicemail box of the one and only Masamichi Shintani.
Bro,
Law office's finest attorney.
what the hell?
Shintani.
Leave your legal troubles after the beep.
Days gone by.
The Tojo clan is struck by Kyorei clan.
Homeboy got too close to the truth, bro, and he didn't listen to Yagami.
Kyorei only spreads wider.
He did not listen to Yagami.
On the surface, the diagram resembles a Yakuza turf war,
Shoulda listened to Yagami.
but in the shadows are glimpses of a construction firm and political influence. And in Yagami's own shadow, the mole's sharp claws claim yet another victim.
I'm trying to see who actually broke in here just to like sneak his body in there.
What do you mean he's dead? Didn't you just say everything would be okay?
Stay calm, Saori-san. I'm just as shocked as you. But I think the mole is responsible.
Have you contacted the police?
No, not yet.
You should do that right
If
away.
they contact the police, they might
You
think
you could make
Yagami's a
a
suspect or something, right? I mean,
I need time to check things out before the cops show up and take over.
they put Homeboy right in his own place. Like,
Please.
I mean, the first one they were suspected is Yagami, though, because
Thanks.
his dead body was literally right in his place. First thing we're gonna investigate is the damn eyes. One. The cat literally all the way in the corner, just all like, she don't know what's going on. She don't know what's going on. Ah, shut up. Can't stand that motherfucker Kuroiwa, bro. I love cats and all, but what's with the amount of cats that we're seeing? Well, I know that I put that cat up top, but what's with the amount of cats that we're seeing in Judgment a lot of days? It's actually good, but I wonder if the developers actually love cats. I wonder why Yagami's doing all this while we're literally while Yagami's probably like doing all this, he's just standing there while also investigating. He's also moving idly at the same time, I think. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm hearing footsteps at first and we haven't even moved, so it was like... Alright, let's see. Should be in his pocket somewhere.
Suspicious.
Ah. Dude got an iPhone? Hold on. You're just looking.
Hey.
I know we can stop investigation, but I also want to see something extra. Gives us extra points too, I mean. I know we found the phone already, but still. Extra points though, you know what I'm saying?
Suspicious.
Ah. Okay, I think we're all set. Oh, wait. $10 extra points. Good. Good. We just... Okay, I think I'm all set. Yeah, I think I got all the mystery things.
Hey.
Kind of bothers me a bit, I mean, but alright, we're set. So I've seen a little bit of what Saori looks like with that makeover, and honestly, I think I prefer her the way she is now. No lie, though. She got the better waifu look at the you know, first half of the game, in my opinion. Because at that point, she just looks like every other female in the game. She just looks like every other female citizen in the game, and I kind of just like prefer that old look of hers, because that old look of hers of what she looked like, she looks different than the rest of the females in Yakuza in general. I know I should be saying Judgment because it's, you know, it's not a Yakuza game, but still, it's a Yakuza style game, but not Yakuza story-based game.
We received a call from the Genda Law Office.
You got here fast, Detective Kuroiwa.
This motherfucker.
Shintani, huh?
Yeah.
His name has been coming up a lot lately. He's the reason Hamura walked, after all. Perhaps you couldn't stand his newfound...
Oh no, shut your mouth.
Huh?
I heard you two weren't exactly on good terms.
Do you greet everyone by accusing them of murder? Guess that's just how cops like you operate.
Forensics will be here soon. We will need you present as a resident of the property.
That little dumbass. He reminds me of what you call it,
Investigate.
the dude that was trying to take Haruto away
Find somewhere else to stay tonight.
and wouldn't let Kiryu take him, and wouldn't let Kiryu take care of him for now until Haruto awakens. The dude from the dude from
I have a source.
Child Protection Services or whatever. I hated that dude too. He reminds me of him.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Oh yeah, that's right. You said he was voiced by you said he was voiced by Majima.
Sorry. I had to wait
You know, if Yagami had cameras in there,
Is Genda-sensei
if
still-
Yagami had cameras in there,
He wants to talk to you about Shintani.
I mean, it's his detective agency.
Hoshino, too.
So I mean,
Okay, I'll head over now.
if Yagami had cameras in there, you know, we could have actually seen who really did it. Just gonna say that. But then again, the people who came in and snuck Shintani's corpse in there could have probably fucked up the cameras possibly and just broke them. So I mean, that would have been probably a waste. But you know, then there's those small cameras for one thing. Those could have probably snuffed them out mad easily. I mean, if you're a detective, you should at least like keep cameras in your area just in case any sus bullshit happens.
Out of the way.
Really, guys?
And stay down.
But I plan to keep the stream short tonight. If I can finish up another chapter, then I can stop. Depends on how long this chapter would be.
You asked for it. Hey. Nice try, jerk.
Really, guys?
What a waste.
Nah, he didn't say it. That Kudo, it really fucking pisses me off, bro. Damn, I didn't think we'd be here around the night. Actually looks good around here at night. They got a good view outside, man.
I know you've had a rough night, Yagami. But if you're up to it, can you tell us what happened to Shintani?
Sorry-san was having trouble getting
Bland
in
as
touch with
fuck?
Shintani, so I decided to give him a call myself.
I'm guessing it wasn't even worth uploading content for, right?
When I dialed him up, I heard the phone ringing in my closet. Shintani was killed the same way as all the others.
The others? Do you mean his eyes were...
Gouged out, yeah. But Shintani's beef was with the Kyorei clan. Why would the mole target him?
I'm not so sure. It sounded like he knew something when you talked earlier.
Right.
Think this is some kind of Yakuza pissing contest, do ya? Come on. The mole is way bigger than you know.
He probably knew more about the mole than I did. And his source had to have been Hamura. Maybe they killed him to keep their secret safe.
But
Why did he have to put Shintani-sensei's body in your office?
Not sure. Maybe to harass me? Maybe to scare me off the
Frame him.
trail? Maybe both.
Yagami.
Hmm?
You might want to lay low for a bit. It's not safe for you here. Get out of town. Go somewhere quiet. If the mole comes after you next...
Right. I'll do just that, Genda-sensei.
You know, I watched over Shintani since his first day.
Oh,
as a
they're using
lawyer.
this soundtrack again.
Kid had a good head on his shoulders, and a knack for the job I could never compete with. But he didn't have the guts to succeed when push came to shove. Not the most persistent lawyer I've seen. Even so, he looked up to me. Guess I took it for granted. Thought he'd always be part of the team.
When I first joined, Shintani-sensei...
Ah, yes, Tails. I cannot wait.
He was a reliable man.
Thanks for this, Yagami. Come on, Sari-kun. I'll walk you to the station.
Sure.
Feel free to stay here tonight, Yagami.
I appreciate it.
What about you, Hoshino-kun?
I think I'll work a little more before I head home.
If you say so. Good night.
Good night, boss. Make yourself at home, Yagami-san. I'll leave you the key. You've been here way longer anyway. You deserve it more than me.
Still waiting for that Zelia remastered, bro. Cause if that's so, you know, I'm doing a road to remaster, if anything.
Yagami-san, do you have a minute?
Sure, what's up?
Well, it's about Shintani-sensei.
Oh no.
Yagami-san, I know you just told Genda-sensei you're gonna lay low, but that's not true, is it? You want to keep hunting down this killer.
And if I said yes?
Don't worry, I won't tell Genda-sensei. But in return...
Hmm?
I want to help you. Look for the mole, that is. I won't slow you down. I promise.
Looking to avenge Shintani, huh?
He wasn't as strong as he let on. The tough guy act was a mask he wore to hide his insecurities. Deep down, he was just weak. That's why he was going along with Hamura, not because he wanted to. I mean, who can say no to a Yakuza? And now look how it turned out. I was sitting right next to him this whole time. Yet there was nothing I could do to help. You know, I'm still young. I don't even know what kind of lawyer I want to be. Criminal? Civil? Not the slightest idea. But I know one thing. I don't want to be the kind of lawyer who sits on his hands after his friend gets murdered. Which means...
You sure about this, Hoshino? Genda-sensei told me to lay low. If you're seen helping me...
Don't worry about that. I'll defend myself in court if I need to. Now, Yagami-san, do you mind if I tag along?
You'll just tell Genda-sensei if I refuse, huh?
Yeah, you got that right.
Not much choice then. Welcome aboard.
Glad to be working with you.
Well, let's get down to business. First off, I want to know what Shintani was doing before he died. And I have some evidence that may tell us just that.
Back to evidence. I don't think I could handle getting my eyes gouged out.
Shintani dialed this number earlier today. I want to know where it goes.
Right. That makes sense. It's a good thing the killer forgot to take Shintani's phone, huh? This way we can see who he was calling.
The killer didn't forget. Even if the phone was gone, we'd still be able to get Shintani's data from his provider.
Really? I had no idea.
Yep. I bet he left the phone so I'd find the body quicker.
Huh?
I mean, he went through the trouble of hiding it in my office of all places. Probably wanted to cause as much chaos as possible, you know?
Getting your eyes gouged out is kind of like how Itachi literally tried to take Sasuke's eyes, remove one of his eyes. Then again, that was a genjutsu.
Advanced Drug Development Center?
What the hell?
What, do you know it?
3 years ago, there was a pretty famous murder there. A patient was killed, and their body dumped in the mountains. And the man they arrested for it was named Shinpei Okubo.
Okubo. Wait, he was your client, wasn't he?
He worked as a contract laundryman for the center. Every 2 or 3 days, he'd stop by to pick up their dirty linens. According to the police report, it was thought he carried the body out in a bundle of sheets.
Right. And you defended him in court and won. But then he got free and...
You can stop there.
And then that's where it occurred.
But why would Shintani-sensei have called the ADDC? Who would he even talk to?
I bet we'll find out if we give them a ring. But it's getting late. You should go home. We both need some shut-eye, yeah?
Yeah, we can start fresh tomorrow. Where do we want to meet?
Oh, right. We want to keep this a secret from Genda-sensei after all. There's an arcade called Charles up on Park Boulevard. That should work for now.
Okay. I'll let Kaito-san know.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. I'll see you.
Kaito's so fucking cool. I'd like to explore a bit more. Wow, so I guess we don't need to actually take the door. Oh yeah, there is one thing I should do. Forgot about that little chain. It's much more bright down here at night. The medkit packs are also in here. The big ones, right? The big medkit packs. I think I have the small ones, but... Yeah, apparently, speaking of Bandai Showcase, something about a new My Hero Academia game, but we all know it's just going to be in One's Justice 3, which nobody gives a fuck about. Then something new is coming for Tekken. And I'm fully aware of Super Robot Wars and... Go on. Pay with SPL, one of those wares.
What? Yeah.
It's not much I really need from here, but I mean, and plus I don't really fuck with Shogi. Well, Mahjong, but yeah.
Domo. Hey.
Excuse me.
I'd like an Ultimate Ninja PS2 collection too, but also a Clash of Ninja collection. And probably for the Path of the Ninja games. To be on console. But at a lower difficulty, of course.
Yagami-san.
Alright.
Yagami-san.
What I also need. Limitations, of course. Okay. Then again, I think I already have a small medkit. Hold up. Yeah, I do. But then again, I have room for another one. I'm wondering why they wouldn't let me get it. Alright, well, either way.
Not to you.
Damn, that bike is stuck. I'm gonna end somewhere around this time. Hold on. Next time I get back on, I need you guys to at least remind me to look for to go ahead to head straight to the public part. We gotta find the people with blood type O. Really, guys?
Really, guys?
GTA 6? Possibly. Oh yeah, so true. I like the boss antagonist too. The final boss antagonist. He was interesting as well. And the way he popped out that final the way he popped out that big ass monster in the final fight, and you have to beat Nine-Tailed Naruto against that one. I remember when I played against the final boss, I was fighting against that final boss all night before school. Thought I wasn't looking? You thought I wasn't looking? Nah. I learned. I learned. I fucking learned. Really, guys?
What a waste.
I honestly have plans to see, I honestly have plans to play Path of the Ninja again, but like the thing is that I remember it being, I did a speedrun stream before, and I know you guys remember that one, but this time I might do a regular walkthrough for it though. But the only thing is that is like the grinding and shit like that. That part was like the annoying part about the game. And I mean, Path of the Ninja 1 was hard. I don't think 2 was hard though. Path of the Ninja 1 was like so hard as hell, but 2, I feel as though 2 was like mad easy in my opinion. 2 I never had a problem with because we had a much bigger roster. We could grind much faster and shit, and it's like, now here's the thing though. If it had New Game Plus, because nowadays I'm on my PC, so if it had New Game Plus, I could start over and just blaze through it with a bunch of high-level characters. I remember at the end of the game, my characters were like around, I can't remember, but at the end of the game for Path of the Ninja 2, it was like around like 60 or something. And then for Path of the Ninja 1, it was like around endgame level. I think endgame level was probably 50 or so, but like, yeah, that shit was annoying, man. That shit was annoying, but there was one move I always spammed throughout the game with Naruto, and that was the Toad Blade Cut. The Toad Blade Cut and the Nine-Tails. There was a move with the Nine-Tails, I think, where Naruto literally used the transformation jutsu on the Chief Toad, and then a Nine-Tails pops up with like a claw attack or something. That part was good. Uzumaki 2K Barrage was also a recommended move to use too. Like honestly, what I can do, I would love to get back on Path of the Ninja. But what I'll do is probably give myself a handicap, you know, because like it was kind of like very grind annoying to get through the whole game and stuff. And like I think where it first got hard, it wasn't even that mission It honestly, it wasn't really even that mission at the where Naruto, Kakashi, and them go straight to that straight to, like, you know, they're doing like the regular missions that they were sent to by the third. It honestly wasn't even that one. But I would probably say do I have DS? I used to have a DS. That's the one. That's the one I was talking about. That is the one I remember. But I heard you had to be at somewhat of a high level to actually, like, get it or something like that. Like, you had to, like, be at somewhat a high level, or, like, not a very high level, but I think you get it somewhere near the end of the game or something. I think what I want to do is get back into the game, but what I will do first is play that Naruto Shippuden Ninja Council game again. I'm thinking about it.
Hmm? Hi.
I'm thinking of bringing it back. Only because I didn't have enough patience when I was doing it last time. But I think I remember on how to beat it, though. That one stage where we literally had to be, like, all the way high or something. I forgot. Also, I'm thinking of downloading that Uma Usume game on Steam, but that's gonna be like after I watch the anime. And also gonna see if I can get the Switch game for Uma Usume. Naruto versus Sasuke. That's a much better rivalry than Goku versus Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta's rivalry is kind of so obvious that I don't really fuck with it. Naruto and Sasuke's rivalry is so much better. I will always choose Naruto over Dragon Ball. Better written series, better fights, better animated fights, everything. Alice Gear Ages, isn't it that Switch exclusive? That's the Switch no, it's not a Switch exclusive. It's also for PlayStation, right? Since I don't really have the money to buy it, what I will do is emulate it instead. I'll see if I can get it off of Switch. I'll see if I can also get it downloaded tonight. I'm gonna see if I can also get the what's the recent Tales game called? I gotta get that one too. But I wonder if I can get that Kirito and Asuna boss battle fight. Who Ichigo's rival is? Honestly, I used to think that Ichigo's rival was Renji. Renji would practically be the closest one to Ichigo's rival. But then again, like, I don't think, Ichigo doesn't really like fighting, so Tales of Arise. I'm gonna download that. But how big is the game? I wonder how big the game is. Grimmjow is more like a second rival. Because we gotta also remember the fact that how these fights were, how these fights originally happened and stuff, and which fight happened first. It was mainly Ichigo and Renji that happened first, and they had a total of 2 fights. Ichigo and Grimmjow had a total of 3, if I remember correctly. And 2 of those fights, Ichigo lost. One of the fights he won near the end, so But then again, I don't think Ichigo has rivals in general.
What a waste.
He's not interested in fighting or anything like that. I mean, so. And then for One Piece, I don't think Luffy has... I think Luffy has multiple rivals. And if we're talking multiple rivals for Luffy, that would probably be the worst generation. Rivals of the worst generation, the supernovas, like Law, Eustace Kid, Jewelry Bonnie. Although Luffy surpasses practically all of his rivals in terms of the worst generation, because, well, he's an emperor now, so he ranks... I mean, then again, Law and Eustace Kid become emperors, I think, so I mean, those two are his closest rivals. So... Byakuya and Kenpachi are like one-time things, too. Ichigo beat Kenpachi once, and Byakuya beat Ichigo once. Well... I would probably have to say 2 times because, you know, Yoruichi had to save his ass in the second fight. While the third time, it's like, Ichigo won, so I mean. I wouldn't say anyone from the world government is Luffy's rival. Yeah, Luigi could match Luffy at a time, but don't forget that Luffy has gear, he literally has gear 5th. He literally has gear 5th with Toon Force and everything. He already surpassed Luigi years ago because years later on. Even in the time skip, his skills are much more better than Luigi's. Like, even without gear 5th, Luffy's still more better than Luigi in the time skip. And I'm talking after Luffy got Haki and everything, like... Because Luffy's Devil Fruit power is practically already awakened and stuff. He reached the next level of his Devil Fruit abilities. Especially with gear 5th. So it's like, Luigi's no match for Luffy anymore. And he proved that during the Egghead arc fight.
Really, guys?
I mean, let's not forget the fact that Luffy even fucked up Kaido. Luffy's stronger than an emperor. Luffy's a 5th emperor, so I mean... Not to mention the fact he literally went toe-to-toe with Kizaru, bro, and nearly landed a couple hits on him. So, I mean... But anyone from the world government is not a rival to Luffy. I would say his rivals are mainly the rest of the pirates. The rest of the worst generation. Facts, though. The funny thing is that they said that, I think Oda confirmed that, they plan to bring Kizaru back later on, too. As a special antagonist of the series. Like, another one of the antagonists of the series that he plans to bring back. Because of that fight and stuff, they plan to bring him back a lot more now. And true. And that is true, though. As long as Luffy has gear 5th, I would probably say that he has a bigger chance of beating the admirals. But then again, even without gear 5th, I think Luffy would probably still hold his own against an admiral. I mean, I think Luffy also went toe-to-toe with Fujitora once before. But then again, he's like a, what was it? Yeah, he was also an admiral too. And it's like, then there's pirates that aren't really being talked about anymore. Like, well, I was gonna say Bonnie, but you know, with Egghead arc out, now, we get to see, like, you know, with Egghead arc out and all that stuff now, and Jewelry Bonnie being like a special character in the series, I think it's good.
Got it.
That's what I love about One Piece. Perfect. I love Smoke. Because, like, they'll bring certain characters back later on. Like, At first, we get introduced to him for the first time and stuff, and like we don't know shit about them. Like Law, for example. Um, when Law was written into the series and stuff like that, and like he was introduced and everything, we didn't expect Law to actually save Luffy around Marineford, and then like not only that, but in the time skip for at least a couple arcs, Luffy and Law are just like teaming up in an alliance, and you know, and when we get into Dressrosa, we would later on like see the backstory with Law, how he was literally on the edge of death before because he had a disease and shit. And then that Law and Crocus backstory, bro, was so sad, bro. And Crocus was literally like, um, Corazon, my bad, not Crocus, Corazon. He was like freaking Doflamingo's brother, and Doflamingo shot him cold blood, bro. But he loved Law a lot. It was so dark. Oh my god, facts though. It was so sad too, man. Like, imagine dying at the hands of your own brother, bro. That shit's so fucking sad. But one thing's for sure, he really gave Law something special. He gave him like the Devil Fruit, the Room Fruit, and stuff like that, and he was able to live because of that. He no longer had a disease that he was gonna die from. Law had such a sad backstory, but a lot of characters in One Piece had a sad backstory, which was just like, oh my god. And then now we have Jewelry Bonnie's backstory, which I did not see yet because I'm at least 2 or 3 episodes behind the newest One Piece episodes. But I'm waiting for things to get interesting so I can actually watch them all together.
Yami-san.
Alright, let's actually go to Kuma became an important character. Like, so many characters in One Piece. And it's like, not many animes can do this. Not many animes, not many series can actually do this, where we're not even just like the first couple of characters get a backstory, but so many other characters that aren't even main characters can like get backstories too. And like even have that much episodes to actually like, not even have that much episodes to actually to cover their backstory and be like, oh, you want the backstory? Read the manga.
Excuse me.
So Yagami's got to lay low for a bit. Okay. Anyway, I'll drop a save after this.
Excuse me.
But Jewelry Bonnie is practically the only female out of Luffy and them part of the worst generation. The only female pirate in the worst generation. Next to Luffy and them. You know, Devil Fruit ability is actually amazing because of the fact that she has a slight advantage against her opponents. Because all she got to do is like, I think she could what you call it, she can turn people young and old and stuff like that, like, which is actually a pretty useful ability. Dude, I've been saying facts, bro. I've been saying that for like years and stuff. One Piece's story pacing is so much better than Dragon Ball's, bro. It gets funny. It gets funny. It gets funny, and it gets sad, and it gets good at the same time, bro. Meanwhile, Dragon Ball, when you watch Dragon Ball, bro, it doesn't have those emotions for sad moments and stuff. There may be sad moments in it, bro, but like all that stuff is avoided, bro, when you can literally like pop in the Dragon Balls and like bring people back. It just kind of get rid of that emotion. What's going on, Trey?
This is Yagami.
What Yakuza game are you on right now? I still want to play Yakuza 0 Director's Cut. Director's Cut I really want to play, bro. That makes drugs in an abandoned building. Well, all right. Damn, and I was just looking for y'all. Kuroyoi Yakuza spin-off games on PSP? Come to think of it, you did. Oh yes, right. You did mention there were PSP games for them. I could actually try and emulate those. How long are they? This ought to fill up my boredom for not... This dude on his fucking phone when he's right next to me. Alright. That ought to fill up my boredom for not being able to play Dead Souls due to emulation issues. Both games have 10 chapters. And the cool thing is that... Do they have autosave or no? And can you save anywhere or like... If not, that's cool, because I can just use a bunch of save states and just save right there if anything. But I still think it's best to save manually just in case the save states disappear. Didn't even know there were heat actions around here. Alright, bro, enough of that bullshit. It's funny because I got smoke to do with another set of the gang, so I mean, shit. But the first game you have to save at phone booths? Shit, well in that case I'll just use the... I'll see if I can just use the save states if anything. Imbue you with one form of power or another. So that's why I wasn't able to... That's why I literally had to like... Okay. Because I was just straight up grabbing him and stuff like that, but I couldn't hit him technically. These must be it. And they're infinite too. Shit. Unless that's just for the tutorial. My hits can actually land even more than before. Crazy. How did Kaito say it? Fuck yeah! Oh, I probably used the wrong one. That was good. That was good, but let me but that wasn't the one I was supposed to use. I really did use the wrong one. Okay, so Thunderstrike. Where's that at? Thunderstrike extract. Okay. Go to recovery items page in the items, but I already went there. But either way, those other things I was using actually work pretty well. These are pretty lit, but let me see. All right, right here. And we got a good heat action too. Really, guys? We gotta fight them again anyway. They on the streets right now.
Yep. Excuse me.
Ukyo Tatsuya, and he looks like Nishiki. Evil Nishiki or just like basic Nishiki? I don't know why, but the image of PS2 Nishiki, bro, will always haunt me.
Huh? Hmm?
Oh, the floors is in the game? Floor size in the game? Didn't you show me a bunch of cards too? It was like, I think there was like cards you showed me from the game, and one of them had Majima on it. I hated Nishiki. It's more of I hated him for shooting Kazuma. And it's like, I'm glad Zero was a thing because we get to see more of his character. I mean, when you think about it back then in the PS2 days, when Yakuza Kiwami was Yakuza 1 back then, like the very first one and shit, Nishiki only had like a few, like at least a set of small screen time for the good Nishikiyama before he actually turned bad. And then we just saw like the crazy Nishikiyama, the crazy bad Nishikiyama.
Excuse me.
His character didn't get much of a chance to shine and stuff back in the PS2 days and stuff. He was like a one-time thing in one game. But then when they gave us Zero, Zero is good because we actually see more of his character shine back then before Kiwami. I mean, like, come on. This is Kiryu's fucking sworn brother. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that. Is that a fucking thought that was a mannequin for a sec. Hold on. Oh well. Oh wait, let's get that threat. Let's face off against that threat real quick. I'd like to get a fight going on real quick. Two, say less. Ah, come on. Really, guys?
And stay down.
Alright, let me see. I'd like to get those two fights going on real quick, and then I'll save for the night.
Guess we're doing this.
Really, guys?
What a waste.
Also did the Flash's voice? What, so he also said, "Come on, fucker," and Flash's sound, or like...
You asked for it.
Really, guys?
Stay down.
Yagami-san.
Go on, stuff. Alright, let me bring it in. Wonder if we could just use some at the same time. Alright. Goodbye.
What a waste.
True. But he only got corrupted and powered because he was tired of being compared to Kiryu. And Kiryu had his own family and everything. He became a patriarch of his own family and shit. Yeah. Yagami looks like he could literally be in the Hyuga clan. The way he fighting. Yeah, but if that was the case, then 10 years in the joint would have made Nisha Kiyama a prison bitch. Find the bomb. Guess I'll find the bomb and then... Hold on. Find the bomb. Where would bombs technically be? My bad, I wasn't even looking at the dialogue. I was like... But if you guys were looking, man, let me know where at least the bomb would be. The fact that the time limit still goes down even when we're fighting enemies that we can't avoid is kind of... Really, guys? Little Asia. Imagine smoking in a crisis. Located at the hotel district. Gotcha. Actually, hold on. Okay, up top over here. Alright, thanks, Job. And I'm right over here. Can I make it within time? Ah, shit! Oh, wow, okay. You guys really want to fight? Really, guys?
Really, guys? You asked for it.
And stay down.
And stay down.
What was the point of running over there? Is that anger I detect? He said, what's wrong? You mad that nothing exploded? He'll call back next time and we'll be ready. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, we got some shit for now. Okay, alright. Now over here. Yagami will be less likely to falter from enemy attacks while in Tiger style. I guess when you don't pay attention to your SP for a while, you just end up getting a lot. And the funny thing is you don't even know it. Guess that's good in some cases, because if you did know, then that means you would have bought up half the shit. Alright. Let's get that chain off now. I still don't get why that chain's even on there, but I'm guessing that's, oh yeah, for more wounds and stuff. Okay, so I'm guessing the chains are on there only if you sustain crazy wounds and stuff. Okay, I guess that makes sense. But still though, if they do take it off in Lost Judgment, that's good. Alright, you guys, let's drop a savior for the night. I'll be back on more Judgment later today. Alright. Everybody have a good night.